everyone. Welcome to my channel, The Media. I'm Andrew. In this channel, we'll be talking about disruptive companies as a way to unlock exponential gains. If you are a first-time visitor, welcome. And consider going through all the other videos. And if you like what you see, consider hitting that subscribe button and also the notification bell, because the bell will alert you whenever I release a video. And to all of those returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support. All those members who've joined, I am so excited that you've joined, and I like the fact that you guys have been meeting in the Discord. I hope that we'll have more robust conversations in the future. Let's work together to find the next $1 million maker. And today, a big shout out to George B. He is the third person who joined as a member. I remember George is not someone who comments a lot. I think he commented maybe one time on the channel, but I remember that comment. So welcome, buddy. And I know that the three of you guys joined the first time on the first day that I advertised. So that means that when I finish designing the loyalty badges, the first wave of those who join have your badge morph into the next level. So I'm very, very excited to see that. Those who are new to OTC penny stocks, consider using my link and open an account with Charles Schwab. If you use my link, then you're supporting my channel while getting some free money. My reference code is embedded in the link, so it's safe to use. Also, you can use Webull to trade before and after market. That's what I use. So consider supporting my channel by using those links. And remember, everyone, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything in my video is my opinion and is for educational purposes only. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be covering three companies that I covered a whole lot when I first started this channel. And I apologize that I have not been covering them lately, just because I've been releasing a lot of videos in OTC penny stocks. I have to let you guys know that when I first started this channel, it was strictly to cover Tesla and a few other companies. But over time, I have met a lot of you guys, and especially one subscriber who, who've taught me a lot and have changed my whole entire thesis on investing. And so for that reason, I've been releasing a lot of videos to introduce you guys to, the world of OTC market. But I don't forget my roots. Just because I have been covering these companies, it does not mean that I don't it doesn't mean that I don't have them in my portfolio. They continue to be a part of my portfolio. The companies are Bionano Genomics, BNGO, Nano Dimensions, NNDM, and Ascensus Surgical Inc., ASXC. So we'll start with Nano Dimension and NNDM. Today, Nano Dimension closed at $11.09. It was up 7.77%. And it's still up $1.17 after hours. Now, this article is probably the reason why Nano Dimension went up today. The article is entitled, Nano Dimension's first ever additively manufactured electronic monolithic RF communication circuit has been sent to International Space Station's flight studies. That's really, really good news. That means that, their 3D printing products is being in circulation, is trusted to be used in space. So this is definitely a great validation for Nano Dimension. On March 17, which is today, Nano Dimensions announced today that the first ever integrated RF circuit fabricated by Nano Dimension and designed and integrated by L3Harris has been flown to International Space Stations. This project, 2 years in the making, was selected by the U.S. National Laboratory for Space Effects Studies. This project will provide a systematic analysis of an additively manufactured single board for radio frequency RF space systems, especially for nanosatellites, and will continue with a ground-based satellite tracking system at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, Daytona Beach, Florida. The primary purpose of the project is to demonstrate the viability of using new technologies such as multi-level/multi-materials AMEs, which use 3D inkjet printer-based technology to produce monolithic RF communication systems for use in space. And L3Harris is a leader in the development of RF circuits for satellites and communication systems. In recent years, research developed these circuits and system used for conveying information such as data, video, and voice across long distances is focused on improving mobility and performance. So definitely they are partnering and working with some of the top head honchos of the industry. So this is definitely good news. Next, BNGO, Bionano Genomics. Okay, with regards to Bionano Genomics, today it went up 6.41% and closed at $9.29. It's going down now after hours to $9.25, which is 0.43% down. Interestingly enough, I found 2 articles in a span of 2 days. They gave very conflicting views on BNGO. So I think with regards to these kind of companies, sometimes trading on the news is not that great, because if you know this company is a disruptive company, then you hold on to it, because these types of news are not reliable, and I will show you why. In one day, you'll have Seeking Alpha saying, BNGO, Bionano Genomics, better detection, cost metrics, and Sapphire as a service. And it went on and on to say about how great this company is, how great the Sapphire system is, the best in its field, and it's a buy. And then 2 days later, InvestorPlace.com says, even below the $10 mark, there are way better buys than Bionano Genomics. And I can tell you this, Bionano Genomics in the last 2 days haven't really changed that much. And so a lot of this is just someone's opinion. And so when you're looking at Bionano Genomics, understand what they're doing, understand genome sequencing, understand how that is the wave of the future. And biotechnology is going to be so big in the future, and Bionano Genomics is going to be part of that future. So any kind of negativity that is not really backed up by, honestly, by anything substantial, like this one, I'm not going to even cover and read the news to you, because it's a little bit ridiculous. But it's going down by 0.43%. So, we've got those people that trade on the news. And I wouldn't even say that's news, that's just someone's opinion. Okay, the third company, last but not least, Ascendus Surgical Inc., ASXC. Today, it went 0.54% and closed at $4.03. It's up after hours by 0.5% at $4 to $4.05. And on no news at all, except there was a negative news saying that Asensus Surgical down 6.33% in pre-market. The news indicate that ASXC's short-term technical score of 41 indicates that the stock has traded less bullishly over the last month than 59% of stocks on the market. In the medical devices industry, which ranks 99 out of 146 industry, Asensus Surgical Inc. ranks higher than 44% of stocks. Asensus Surgical has fallen 36.8% over the past month, closing at $5.12 on February 17. During this period of time, the stock fell as low as $3.72 and as high as 6.06. ASXC has an average analyst recommendation of sell. Asensus Surgical Inc. has a long-term technical rank of 95. This means that trading over the last 200 trading days has placed the company in the upper half of stocks with 5% of the stock market scoring higher. In the medical devices industry, which is number 94 by this metric, ASXC ranks better than 94% of the stock. So using this as a metric, just trade volume and popularity, the analysts are definitely ruling out the disruptive quality of this company. And even here, when it says that within the industry, ASXC has a technical rank of 95, which means that ASXC ranks better than 94% of the stocks within the medical devices industry, and yet the analyst giving it a recommendation of sell. I'm just so confused. This makes no sense. Their recommendation doesn't make any sense. They're contradicting their own statements within their article. All of these companies are in the emerging market. These companies, I don't really understand how they're making these recommendations to buy or sell, because when we're investing in a company, we're looking at their potential in the future. So for me, these disruptive companies, you buy them, you hold them, and during the dips, you buy to average down, or so that you hold more shares if you have money. And when I say you, I'm just saying generally speaking, because that's what I do. So, I actually feel great covering these companies again. It's like going back to my roots. It's very comfortable. And I apologize that I have not been covering Bionano Genomics, Nano Dimension, and ASXC. But these are great companies that I hold, and I continue to hold. I think I've held on to these companies for about 3 months or so. Thanks again for tuning in. Comment below and let me know if you are still bullish on these company and if you've been holding and if you are still holding on to this company when I first introduced them to you since 3 months ago. And so I look forward to hearing from BNGO fans, Nano Dimension fans, and ASXC fans. Thanks a lot.